Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby,
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Another day, another vlogmas. So I'm on my way to so I did not vlog yesterday because I kind of want to catch up with where I'm at, because today is the 5th, and I don't know what day you guys are seeing this, and I want to be more in real time with it being vlogmas, I guess. So tonight Saint Nick comes and the boys get to see their stuff. Well, I think mom and dad are gonna get a couple things from Saint Nick too, which I think I do usually do. I just get us each like some socks and like a candy bar or something like that. And instead of candy bar for myself, I got a chopstick. But so yesterday I went to the bins. I got quite a bit of stuff, and then I went to Aldi. Oh, and that's what I wanted for lunch. I got like a spinach artichoke stuffed chicken breast, and I was gonna make that for lunch today, so I hope I'm back in time. And then what else did I get? I didn't get much. I just got stuff, and I made breakfast for dinner. So I made like a buffet style breakfast, which I'll actually leave a picture here for you guys, because I was kind of proud of myself. So like I feel like breakfast food is like, it's easy to make, but it's so much work, honestly, because like to do everything I use like every pot or every pan in my house, and it's just like a lot of dishes. But it was good. Everyone loved it. Everyone always loves breakfast though, I feel like. So but yeah, so this morning, oh, I didn't mention that. So I was up in the middle of the night the night before, with the worst stomach ache. My tooth was throbbing, because first off, when I eat beef jerky, I feel like I have like a million different things I gotta catch you guys up on. It's like I didn't vlog one day and I'm like this far behind. But so when I eat like beef jerky and stuff like that, like my molars like feel it the next day or maybe hours later or whatever. Well, those Barrera tacos, that type of meat, apparently I can't eat that either now. I used to eat roast all the time and never have an issue, but both days that I ate, like something must get stuck in my molars. Like they must be spaced a certain way that happens. And so then the night before I was like really trying to floss. I was really futzing a lot with it. Just, I don't know. And which was actually the worst thing I could have done, because my tooth was like throbbing that night. So I'm up all night with a throbbing tooth pain, and then sorry, I'm like really trying to concentrate on driving because the roads are like super icy today. So that's why I'm like, I feel like I cannot tell a story. And then I had a really bad stomach ache. I thought it was indigestion, but then it was in my stomach then. So I'm like, no, this is an actual stomach ache. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I must have got Jack's friend's flu that he had. But instead of like getting the puking symptoms and all that, I just got a really bad stomach ache. And that does happen to me sometimes. Like sometimes I get off pretty light. I mean, maybe it was something else too. I don't know. But sometimes I get off lightly, and like I am not really much of a puker, if I'm being honest. And so I didn't puke or anything like that. I felt fine otherwise, but I was so tired yesterday because I was up a lot in the middle of the night with a stomach ache and my tooth pain. And then so yesterday I called, and then so I was looking in the back of my mouth, and in the crack of my molar, it looks kind of black. Like I probably don't need to be sharing this, but if I'm being honest, it kind of looked black. So and my tooth still did hurt, so I called and made an appointment. So that's where I'm actually going right now. It's 9:54. My appointment's at 10:20. I have to drop off a delivery in the same town because it's the next town. It's in Ripon and I live in Berlin. It's a 20-minute drive, so it always works out so good when I get a delivery that is going to be in the same town that I have to travel to. I love when that happens because it's like I'm getting paid to drive there. Anyways, gosh, I am so ADHD, I swear. So, where was I going with this? What was I saying? I don't even know. So yeah, that happened. So, my tooth does not hurt anymore, but it still looks very discolored back there. So it's like, I'm still gonna go and get it checked out, like, because I don't know that it should be that color. But then again, I did just have like a checkup like less than 6 months ago. So can a tooth rot that fast? I don't know. It may not even be that. It might just be something in my tooth. I don't know. I could just be overthinking it. So we're gonna get that checked out, and I have a bag of clothes drop off for my friend. And yeah, so I've been doing deliveries all morning. I've made, after this one, I'll have made 90 or 100, I can't remember, and it's only 10 a.m. so not bad. And that's because the roads are really bad, because yesterday it started snowing, and I actually turned off my deliveries because the roads were horrible, complete ice, and it was in the midst of snowing, plus it was really windy. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna do that. So then today, and I don't think anyone was delivering, because then today the deliveries are busy. So, and I still think that a lot of people aren't doing deliveries because of the roads, but you know what? This is winter in Wisconsin. It's not gonna make me shy away. I'll just take it easy. They're not terrible, but you know, they're not great. So that's my update. I don't know how long I've been vlogging because I can't see my viewfinder on my camera. I know it's been a little while, but yeah, I will touch base with you guys at some point here. I'm not sure when, but sometime. Okay, so I am on my way back, well, home, but I picked up another delivery that I'm gonna do. It's 11:30, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna do this delivery. It's gonna take about an hour-ish, maybe more with the roads, and then when I get back home, it'll be, and then unless a really good delivery comes up, then I'll be in my eating window. But I just went to the dentist, obviously, and so I felt like such an idiot. I totally forgot I have fillings back. Okay, so my camera died in the car, but I forgot I have fillings, so that's what the dark spot was that I saw in my tooth. Oh, great. But my teeth are fine. It's just because I grind at night, I've wore down my teeth so bad that they're just sensitive to things. And then like picking at it did not make it better, but I do wear a mouth guard if you're wondering. So, but I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm making this. I got this from Aldi yesterday. Looks like that. So I think you microwave it, which I don't really like microwaving chicken, but it does 12:46, and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. So, okay, using scissors, cut open package and place the chicken on a cutting board. Slice chicken breast into 1 inch. Oh, I got a lot more to do than I thought I did. Okay, let me just wash my hands. Oopsies. Okay, like, I feel like I'm... Microwave for 3 minutes. Just cut this and put it on a microwave safe plate. And put it in for 3 minutes. Okay. It's actually really good. I'm excited for it when it's warmed up. I don't know if this was microwave safe. It didn't say anything about putting it back in there. So I don't want to stick it in here just in case. I would assume it is for the microwave, but I'll just stay on the safe side here. I haven't been home all day, so I did shut off my delivery as app because I have got to get some listings and photos taken. I just have so much to do. Okay. I do also have these, so I think I'm gonna open one of those. That is a lot of chicken, but Willie might have one. And I want to eat these before they go bad. Let's do the turkey and cheese, since I had almonds yesterday. Get my veggie and my meat. I should really only buy one of these at a time because I never know like exactly what I'm doing for lunch the next day. But yeah, it's like when I don't have it, I want it. When I have it, too much of it, I don't want it. I just got back from Walmart. I have so much to do, I keep saying, but I'm doing everything except what I need to do. Although I did need to go to Walmart because I had to get stuff for dinner. I'm going to make crab cakes for dinner and then some chicken nuggets on the side because Jack he doesn't like seafood. So then I just was like, I'll just make him some chicken nuggets. So here's everything. We'll do a quick haul. I need to finish the rest of my Monster I got today. Also, I was going to share. So somebody commented on one of my videos. It was my VLOGMAS 5. So someone commented on one of my VLOGMAS videos. She said, just basically I should keep my kids' faces off the internet. And that the Dad Challenge podcast has really informative videos about pitting your kids online. And I don't know if I should take that in a bad way, or it's just her being kind and genuine, like, hey, like, you shouldn't do this, like, but, so, I don't know, she could just be coming at me like, hey, just so you know, like, in a concerning, genuine way, or she could just be snarky, you know, I don't know, who knows, I don't know. I commented back, though, I was just, like, basically, like, hey, and I tried to say it in a nice way. I hope I didn't come off snarky, because I really don't try to, like, these little comments. If I get negative comments, I'm not going to give it the time of day. Not that I necessarily think her comment is negative. I mean, I could just be taking it negatively, and she may not mean it in a negative way. So, but anyways, so the Dad Challenge podcast. I do know who that is, and he talks about family channels and just basically the dangers in it, why it's not good, this and that, blah blah blah. I personally don't see anything wrong with family channel. Like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, it goes into a big deep dive about, you know, these kids being on camera getting paid. The bigger YouTube channels where I do see an issue with that, okay, but like a channel like mine, who, by the way, my channel is not focused around my kids at all. Like, my kids don't even appear in every single video. Like, And if they appear, they just appear for a little bit. And I don't record them in embarrassing moments, nothing like that. I don't make them get in my vlogs. If they want to pop in, they'll pop in. Plus, I post pictures on Facebook all the time with them. Like, they're on social media. And I'm not worried about it. She said that he has informative information about putting the dangers of it. But I mean, I just don't want to live in this bubble. Because it got me thinking about, like, conspiracies and this and that. And just, like, how... Because Willie also has a friend who's a big conspiracy theorist. And it drives me nuts when he comes home and tells me things. Because it's like, I don't want to even hear it. Because it's always, like, negative, too. It's always negative. It's like, give me some good news. Like, I know, like, a lot of people think, you know, this world is going in a very negative direction. And, not to do with Trump, but to do with, like, just the future of our country in general as a whole. Nothing, like, presidential-wise. And I'm so over it. And it's like, obviously doing Vlogmas, I'm probably going to get more exposure. I don't know. Maybe not. So I'll be getting, I'm sure, you know, I'm going to be getting people that have things to say. But, yeah, I just want to, like, address that. Because I don't see an issue with my kids being in my videos. I really don't. And Blaine and Jack have been in my videos since I started YouTube. Like, especially Blaine. Like, when he was just a baby and I was doing my hauls of clothing and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. And like I said, she may have not meant that in a negative way. I could have just, when I first read it, I read it in a negative way. But then I thought to myself, like, well, maybe she's not being like that. Maybe she's, like, an actual subscriber and she just watched this dad podcast challenge video and kind of, like, was like, hey, just so you know, trying to inform me. And I appreciate that, too. But I have lots of videos that are still to come out yet, and there's videos with, at least with Blaine in them. Jack isn't in a lot of my videos. He's not around me, you know, he's older, he's often doing his video games, he's doing this, doing that. Blaine, he's 4 years old, he's constantly at my butt. But yeah, I don't have my kids in my videos very often, so I say it didn't bother me, but here I sit and talk for 5 minutes about it. It did kind of bother me, I guess. And I don't get a lot of negative comments at all, so when I do get them, I think I do think about them a little bit. But I know that's to come with this territory. Like, that is going to happen. And I'm sure the more you get, the more, you know, the more used to it you get. Even though I just got done saying earlier, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't, and it does. I don't know. I'm over it already. But let's do this haul really quick. So I got more waters. I never show those because I just put them out on the porch. Had to get some more milk. Just some 1%. I'm going to stick this out on the porch. I haven't tried this flavor yet. I really, honestly, do like sparkling waters. It's a nice treat. Because I drink so much water in a day that it's nice to just, like, switch it up a little bit here and there. And then I don't drink soda, so once in a blue moon, I'll get, like, a Diet Coke or a Diet Mountain Dew or something. We didn't really have any bread, so I just got a loaf of bread. Even though we really don't use bread. I don't, obviously, because I'm always, like, low carb, but even, yeah, no one else really uses bread, but I feel like bread is something everyone should have. Not should, but, and I got pork rinds. I'm going to use that as some breadcrumbs that I need to use, too. I thought I would give these a try for the kids. I used to buy these, actually, all the time. They're just the, oh, you see. Pancake thing. Just got another box of cereal. One of them is out. I love these pecans. They are the honey roasted. They remind me of candied pecans that you get from, like, a flea market. Flea market. Jeez. They're not as flavorful. Like, not as candied. But they're good. And the carbs really aren't that bad on them. So they're 9 carbs. 9 carbs and 2 fiber. So it's only 7 net carbs on a third cup. Why do I stick food in my mouth while I'm doing a haul? I got some crab for the crab cakes, some lemons for the crab cakes. I just wanted to get myself like a little pair of gloves, just these thin ones. I usually always buy like a couple pairs every year because I don't know where all the other ones go, but they're cheap enough. I needed Dijon mustard for the crab cakes, and I didn't have any. We have other mustard, but not Dijon. Dijon, however you say it. Mayonnaise. These were on sale for $1.88. Or is that on sale at Walmart? I don't know. Or is that their normal price? But you guys know I really like those. I do want to lay off the energy drinks at some point. Another thing is syrup. And then the last bag we got. So the snack bin's looking pretty scary. Jack was like, we don't really have that many snacks anymore. And I'm like, I know, I wanted them to eat up what's in there for the most part and then get more. Because I always keep it pretty filled up. So it's like, I feel like all this stuff on the bottom just doesn't, like, I mean, I mix it around, but all the older stuff doesn't get eaten. Because, so I want to try to get it emptied. But I did get some of these. Probably spam. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that's spam. And then I got some of these little Debbie Christmas cakes. Lastly, I got a couple things of tea. So I really come to realize, especially yesterday, last night, and just the night before, I've really been liking drinking a hot cup of tea before bed. Right now we have like a peppermint one, and then so I got into it because when I was sick I had the elderberry one, which I'm like, I actually really like the flavor of the elderberry. So I just kind of been drinking those here and there. So I got a couple more. I got chamomile. And this one, I'm pretty sure that's good for sleep if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I think that's like a sleeping one. And then orange and spice. That just sounded different, so I thought I'd give that a shot. I don't know. And they're both caffeine free, so that's good for before bed. It's just a nice little treat, you know. And it's better than if I was to drink like probably even a bubbly or something, because like that carbonation, I do think I noticed that it almost like does kind of hurt my stomach. Like, I don't think it's good for indigestion. But yeah, I'm gonna put everything away. I do have to do listings, but it's 2:02, so I'm gonna put everything away, probably do these. I just have a few dishes. Actually, I really need to take some photos too. I'm wondering, do I do the photos right away and get that done with? Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start the crab cakes. It's 3:48. Let's get this camera on me. Really was snacking on it. I have to actually look up how to make it. I had to run a Quick Trip and get some sour cream. Oh my gosh. They just reek. They smell awesome. I should get the recipe off my laptop quick, but oh, and then Willie, so his dad, I guess, had a lot of really nice, his dad's passed away, but he had a lot of really nice stuff. Like old school stuff, and like he has this Stormy Cromer coat, but it's a 100% virgin wool. It's got the vest, it's the coat, the vest and the coat. And when I looked it up, so we're gonna sell it, and when I looked it up, looks like they're going for, and a lot of the listings looked like it was just the coat, not even the vest with it, sold for like $200. There you go. So yeah, I just listed that before I picked up the kids from school. And then I do have to do my delist, relist, and then I just have to list 2 more brand new items. But I gotta take photos. And then I'll be where I need to be. I've got tomorrow's video ready to go for Vlogmas. So tomorrow's video, what you guys will be seeing. I don't know. It's December 5th. So tomorrow's the 6th, which means Saint Nick comes tonight. I'm so excited. Like, I don't know, I get excited for stuff like that. Even though they didn't really get, like, a whole lot. But it's just exciting, right? Like, I don't know. You know what? My family, we never... Leave a comment below. Let me know. Did you guys celebrate Saint Nick growing up? Because we never did. We just got... I remember just getting stuff in our stocking on Christmas Day. Yeah, my parents never did Saint Nick. Not really sure why, but it was a whole new concept to me when I got with Willie, because then because when I met Willie, Jack was 3, so Willie, it was something that he'd always done, and I just remember always thinking, like, this is so weird, but, like, it seems like a lot of people do it, so, yeah. I guess it's like a little pre-show for the kids, or a pre-Christmas party type of thing, right? So that's cool. So that's the 6th. That means Christmas is 3 weeks away. Less than 3 weeks away. And I'm pretty much done with my Christmas shopping. Someone just actually commented that today, asked if I was done, or if I started, and I have. And I'm basically done, thankfully, so... That's nice. But, yeah. I'm gonna get this recipe and then I'll let you guys know what we're doing. I also am gonna make a garlic aioli sauce to go on the side. So something I always make when I make fish. Okay, so I tried one of these bubblies, the blueberry pomegranate. It's actually really good and has quite a bit of flavor for a bubbly. So, highly suggest. So I'm gonna get going, start making dinner. It's now 4:03. I was kind of slacking off there. I am going to do a time lapse, and then I'm gonna leave the recipe in the description that I'm using. So if you're watching this video and you want that recipe and it's not in the description, you're gonna have to remind me, because I think I've been forgetting to put recipes in the description, but no one's really asked, so I don't know if anyone really cares. But just so you're aware. So also, I thought I should mention too, I have, for the breadcrumbs, obviously you can use breadcrumbs, but I'm using, the recipe calls for breadcrumbs, but I'm going to use pork rinds, which I already crushed up, so that's the only tweak I made.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders, telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss
I read that you're supposed to let them sit for an hour after forming them into crab cakes. But obviously, see, I made them into balls because they're not sticking very well. But when I looked at the recipe, it said lump crab. And I guess I just assumed that was like lumped or like that shredded imitation crab, which I was wrong. It's like a canned type of crab. So I used the wrong kind of crab, but I think it's still gonna work. So I just put it in balls, and then when I go to make it, I'll just flatten it out. When I put it into the pan, I'll do it that way. So it's 4:30. It's not gonna sit for a full hour because I want to eat by 5. So I'm gonna let them sit in the meantime while I make our side, which is just gonna be some sugar snap peas, and then I gotta make up some chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness. So, and this I'm probably just gonna do like some salt and pepper in a pan. I feel like sometimes keeping it simple is best. I remember when I worked at a restaurant. Are these good? I don't think that piece is done. When I worked in a restaurant, they had the best sugar snap peas. I think all they used was salt and pepper. Okay, so dinner was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. If you're watching, if you saw, they were like so I see why they want you to let it sit for an hour so it can like firm together. Because they really fell apart. And also the second batch, I flattened them out before I put them in the pan because I realized that it didn't work out. So to smash them down. One of them completely fell apart, if you saw. And then the other ones kind of stuck together. But they were good otherwise. The flavor was right on point. So, not bad. And then I feel like the sugar snap peas came out at the best, like great consistency. Like, not too done, not underdone. So they were like still had a crunch to them, but they were like cooked. They were pretty good. And like just salt and pepper, perfect. Not even adding any of those other seasonings. It was really good. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do the dishes and then get some more of my, probably get a few photos, get some listings done. I haven't reached my 20 for the day, which usually at this point I'm pretty good about it, but I've been busy all day. I like doing deliveries and stuff, so I haven't really been home all day. Blaine, sit down and eat, please. He used to be the best little eater, I swear, like such a good eater. He'd eat everything and anything, And now he just will eat nothing. Like, it's not that he's picky. He's not a picky eater at all. He just doesn't eat. Like, whereas Jack was always so opposite. Like, Jack was like the kid that you had to force to stop eating because he would just overeat. And he's kind of still like that. Like, we have to like tell him, okay, I think that's enough food, you know. Blaine, it's like we're trying to pound food into his mouth. The two could not be any more opposite from each other, to be honest. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I feel like I asked a question. Oh, leave in the comments. Let me know. Did you guys celebrate this St. Nick? Did he come to your house when you were a kid? Or if you're a mom, did he come for your kids? What? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. So, bye.